Hey everyone, Hassan here. Go Go Megaforce! Right here in front of you is the Power Rangers Megaforce team. All of the 4-inch figures for the Megaforce team right here. In the front are the metallic versions of the Rangers, and in the back are the regular versions. So I have done reviews of all of these 4-inch figures except for the one in the very middle, the metallic Robo Knight. So I did the 5 main Rangers, in the back there. That was my initial review a while ago, and then recently I got the metallic ones and stuff, so I did a review of Robo Knight, and then I did a review of these 5 metallic figures, comparing them to the regular versions, but now I have metallic Robo Knight, and I just knocked him over, so you can kind of see what he looks like with the metallic team, as well as him versus the regular Robo Knight. So I'll do a detailed comparison in a second. But I just wanted to give you, this little shot of the entire team there. So let's move the regular versions out of the way. And you can see Robo Knights with the rest of the team there. So there is the team of metallic versions of the figures, and it looks really nice in my opinion. I love the metallic figures. As I said in my review of the other 5, I just love the shiny look of this paint on the metallic figures, and I think the metallic Robo Knight looks great with them as well. He's a little odd in the sense that he's more of like a pearly kind of, he's got more of a pearly shine to him, and we'll kind of compare with the regular Robo Knight and you'll see what I'm talking about. But I think the group shot looks pretty sweet. So let's move these other guys out of the way then. Whoops, not this guy, let's leave him there. And let's, real quick, take a look at the packaging. So, the packaging is, standard for all the other 4-inch figures. Power Rangers Megaforce, it does come with 1 card, and the metallic ones all say metallic, got that little sticker there, and it says Metallic Force Robo Knight Power Ranger. So, there's Robo Knight there. The side just shows an ad for the card scanner app, and then that shows different ways you can play with the cards, and there's a UPC on the bottom. And the back is your standard fare for the 4-inch figures, showing the different Rangers and Robo Knights. It shows the regular versions of them, but you can obviously get a metallic one, as you see right here. And it shows Rock and the Loogie, which I still do not have. They are incredibly hard to find in stores. Most stores I don't think ever got them, so don't know how I'm going to find them, but I will keep looking. So I still don't have Rock and Loogie, but I have the Rangers. Now, like I said, this does come with 1 card, so this is the card that it comes with. It is the promo card number 62, Robo Knight. This is the card that he uses. I can't say morph into a Ranger because he doesn't really morph. He's a robot, but he uses this to, I think, transform into his robot self from the Lion Zord, something like that. I can't remember, but he uses this on the show. This is his main card. So there's that. Now the regular Robo Knight comes with this one. They are identical. So this is the same exact card. The regular versions and the metallic versions of the other Rangers were different in that the name said Red Megaforce Ranger, and then the other one said Megaforce Red, so slightly different naming there. But for Robo Knight, they are the exact same. So, same thing there. But, for the sake of being a completionist, let's that doesn't make sense. Let us, I don't even know what I was trying to say. I want to show you the clip in the card scanner app, so I'm trying to pull that up right now as I talk, and failing. And, okay, there we go. So here's the card scanner app. I'm scanning Robo Knight. No. So he shoots the Vulcan cannon at the Loogies. So, anyways, that was the clip from the card scanner app. So that's the card it comes with. And alright, on to the main event here. The metallic Robo Knight. So let's take his weapons out of his hand, and we'll take a look at them real quick. So, here's the sword that he has. And as you can see, it's more of a pearly kind of color. It's kind of silvery. And it looks kind of neat. If I take the regular Robo Knight, if I can get the weapon out of his hand. Hold on one second. There we go. The regular one just comes with a standard gray weapon. So that's kind of lame, but so I like that, you know, they have this painted one here. Well, just all painted one color, but at least it's something. So that kind of makes it look nicer. And then as for the actual Vulcan cannon itself, this is also painted in that silvery, pearly paint. I don't know how else to really describe it other than silvery and pearly. And the regular Robo Knight comes with your standard gray color there. So there's that. Now as for the Robo Knight itself, so here's the Metallic Force Robo Knight. So we'll take a look at that. You can see the logo on there. You got the same, you know, standard paint as the regular Robo Knight, just everywhere there's gray, it's now this silvery, pearly color. And the black is not a dark black. Like here's the, you know, the black Megaforce Ranger, the regular one. And then here is the Metallic Force Black Ranger. So even between these two, you'll see the difference in the black paint. This is more of a silvery, pearly kind of black. That's going to be my new favorite word during this review, or words. So it kind of gets that silvery, pearly black on this Robo Knight. So it's kind of, I don't want to call it gray, but it's like a more dull black, if that makes sense. I mean, you can tell from the video, it's obviously different. But other than that, the paint is basically the same. I think the gold paint is the same. They didn't, you know, change that or anything. The red on the helmet and the greens there, the green eyes there are the same as well. Yeah, overall, looks pretty sweet. So if we want a little comparison, then let's bring in the regular Robo Knight. So we have these two figures here. So obviously if you're looking for something show accurate, you know, the regular Robo Knight is the one to go with. But I think they still both look pretty neat. You know, I think the silvery pearly stuff, you know, has a nice shine to it too. So it's that looks pretty cool. Although my one little gripe with the paint on the metallic figure is that because the silvery pearly color, whatever, like it doesn't stand out as much on the helmet. So for example, here you can clearly see, you know, the outline of the head and everything, and here it's a bit more dull in a way. I don't know. This just the regular one seems more of like a bolder color, if that makes sense. So I think that looks a little bit better. But that's just kind of a minor gripe. Overall, you know, they both look great, and you know, the metallic one's pretty cool. So yeah, that is the metallic Robo Knight. Same articulation, you know, as all the other 4-inch figures. So I'm not really gonna get into all of that, but you can see, you know, that there, and I'll give him his Vulcan cannon to hold. So overall, again, as I've said in my other reviews, I really like the 4-inch figures. They're some of my favorites of the toy line, and they're really cool to just display. And I think this one is pretty sweet. You know, I really like the metallic figures, and I think this one is no exception. I think it looks great. If you're trying to pick between regular and metallic, I would say for the other 5 Rangers, actually, you know what? In general, if you really are only going to get one set of the Rangers, I would go all metallic. I think they all together look great. But if you have to pick, you know, if you had to pick one set, I would go with it. If you're kind of debating whether you want to get both versions or not, it's not too. I think the Robo Knight's not too big of a difference. I guess I would see, if you're a big Robo Knight fan, go for it. I think it looks cool. But I think in terms of regular versus metallic, some of the other ones, like the metallic blue, in my opinion, are much cooler. Just although that's because blue is my favorite color and everything, but I think metallic Robo Knight is pretty sweet overall. So that's my little review of the metallic Robo Knight. I finally found him in stores, so I wanted to do that little review and comparison and stuff as well. So if you have any questions, post them in the comments below. And stay tuned for lots more videos. I got a bunch of videos back-to-back that I'm going to be releasing, so it's going to be cool. Thanks for watching. See you guys later.